With the recent results so far, I think one could definitely say that the Asia East qualifier, Daigo the Beast Umehara, is one of the best Guile players right now. But with last week's results, you'd think that it's 2018 all over again, with the qualifier from Central America again gunning for the title as the world's best Guile. Let's see who exactly this player is, and what they had to go through in order to take last weekend's event. Starting off, we've got Yazdero and Izubuki, who made it through by defeating Fox, Jimmy, and then taking down Hermes to clinch that top 16 spot. There he'd be met by none other than the 2017 Capcom Cup champion, NRD, the man responsible for bringing Birdie into the limelight. Before facing Yazdero, Mena first had to beat Axel, Mr. Estrella, MX Gus, and finally Zero Max 7. During their sets, things started off pretty well for the Ibuki player, cornering Mena early on and pinning him down there to win the first round of the first game. But Mena, who's always shown some excellent use of Birdie's far-reaching normals to stave off his opponents and brilliantly interrupting them during their attempts at pressuring him, would win the set to move on to top 8.
Oh, but Yazdero not having any of that Oki scenario, just waking up with the EXDP and a nice anti-air again, trying to keep Mena RD locked on the ground. Nice sweep into the activation though, got that V-Trigger 2 on deck. Oh yes, and the chain's gonna be that additional damage he needs to take the round. Very consistent with those sweep punishes. Now after the back-to-back anti-airs, he does go for the back throw. However, the EX headbutt gonna put a stop to all that. Nice, again following it up with that chain for Oki and extra damage. Ooh, catches him slipping again. Now he's on the verge of stun. Oh my goodness, and with that stun starter, this is gonna be the round. Oh, Mena RD taking the first game.
It's so hard to tell, man, sometimes. You just see the flash, you blink for like a second, and you're getting rammed. Big punish on the slide against Birdie. The kunai mix-up, what side is it?
Oh, nice job. Going with the target combo to blow through that armor. Oh, he was so confused, as I was as well.
You already know what Caltrop set up? No, just for the Raida, actually. I take it back. You can't neutral jump this, man!
And he'll be able to keep that safe.
Okay, kunai time, off the confirm. Same side, not gonna get any reset, but he's gonna get the kunai, or the Caltrops, excuse me!
Ooh, the Caltrops working out again, backdashes the throw though. It's gonna still give Mena RD a chance, and ooh, taking the W for himself, especially the EX Dolphin dive. What's next, of course? The dash up, and you never want to headbutt this man. It's never gonna work out for you. Mena RD gonna be moving on to top 8 winners as we expected.
That was mad fast. Okay.
Next up, we've got Doomsnake, who's been making quite a name for himself as the best claw in his region right now. Before heading into top 16, Doomsnake first had to go through Cyber Death, Snake SV, and finally Braulio the Evil. There he'd face DRA and Izubuki, who funnily enough gained quite the popularity for beating Tokido back in Capcom Cup 2016, with the very same character Doomsnake uses. Before squaring off with Doomsnake, DRA first had to take down Roberto, Lemonza, Rego, and finally Louisman 20. In their match, after Doomsnake had taken the first game of the set, DRA would bounce back and win the second one, by accidentally spacing himself and severely punishing Doomsnake off of a single whiff mistake. But Doomsnake, now getting a better read of DRA, would counter his every attempt at taking the offensive, closing out the set to send DRA down to losers.
He is sticking with Ibuki, going with it right now down to 2 kunais, but still that's more than enough to make something big happen.
I'm trying to think about the range that DRA is hovering at. Once he doesn't get his offense started, I want to see how he plays the neutral. I'm looking forward to seeing what Doomsnake has to present, either with medium punch with claw on, forward fierce even. DRA is hovering around those ranges so well because of the knowledge that he has against the likes of Vega.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, actually gets the slide. Wasn't a combo, but just got DRA trying to wiggle out. Yeah, using that V-trigger to make it safe. Oh, but the activation.
Great confirm from DRA. What's the scenario here? Left, right. Time to guess. You guessed wrong.
Oh, and now just one away. Oh no! But Doomsnake gonna bring this back here. Back throw. Oh, does enough damage, just enough to actually take the round. I thought she was gonna live on a pixel, but silly me. Now a little bit slower paced here in the second match. You can see him trying to get that throw bait, but DRA not biting.
Slightly missed the confirm on the double jabs there. Neutral jump, ready for the EX kunai release.
That was a beautiful counter to the kunai, but we got the V-trigger activation now. Wow, using the V-skill to get out of the setup? Are you serious?
Sick. Knowing the gaps full well, Doomsnake knows the matchup, in full control right now, does have the life lead as well.
What in the world? We talked about DRA knowing Vega like the back of his hand, but excuse me, Doomsnake seems to know this Ibuki matchup even better.
Uh-oh, bad scenario for Ray. Does not have any more kunais to get himself started. And oh, that meter as well. Coming in with the claws, putting the boom in Doomsnake. I like it.
To reset the neutral back to mid-screen. Got caught reaching again though, Doomsnake. Gotta be careful with that. DRA is really starting to build momentum now.
Oh, I like that air-to-air defense, especially in the corner.
Indeed. Keeping him locked down, right? That's a great way to do it.
Man, keep it up to the skies. It's exactly what I want to see because he knows the threat of EX Kunai is there. Back-to-back Aurora Slashes, catching DRA pressing a button.
And we did see DRA adjust those neutral jumps, right? That's why he got the V-trigger call last round. This time he's gonna activate on block. And yes, Doomsnake knows that is not something you can do here in this latest patch for Ibuki.
Now, he might have just been holding back, but I felt like that would have maybe been like cross-up timing if he did it a little bit earlier. I can't tell.
I mean, either way, it's going to be lurking in the back of your mind, right? The potential for that. So even just blocking that, whether it be just holding down back, is still impressive.
Very, very true. Doomsnake, getting the back though, not quite enough to take it, but the overhead does it. You already know Doomsnake taking DRA to the losers bracket.
Now look at the players who made it to top 8. Going down to the losers bracket first, we've got Yazdaro, who after losing to Mena, would beat Jochi to make it through. There, he'd face Kusanagi, who took the set against Broly the Evil. Kusanagi would beat Yazdaro 3-0 and advance forward. Then we've got DRA, who after being one-upped by Doomsnake, would win over Gamma to reach top 8. There, he'd face MX Gus, who defeated El Oscuro to make it through. MX Gus would narrowly take the set 3-2 to eliminate DRA. Now up in winners, we've got the man who came out ahead in the previous match, Doomsnake. Facing him is Mono, the man who sent El Oscuro down in losers to make it to top 8. In their face-off, Doomsnake would take it over Mono 3-1 to place himself in winners final. Finally, we've got the winner of our first featured match, MinRD. Going against him is his teammate, Kaba, the man responsible for sending Kusanagi down in losers to make it to top 8. Kaba would take it over the Capcom Cup champion to head over to winners final. Now having reached winners final and coming off a win against the Capcom Cup champion, Kaba looked to be the favorite in this matchup. Though Doomsnake did manage to win the second game by slowly inching his way towards Kaba's guile, with such a tight defense, Kaba would take the whole set afterwards and advance to grand finals.
The long distance buffer, he keeps trying to get Kaba to swing into it. Ooh, and when he recognizes he's not going to, goes for the command throw. I like it.
Having the right read, sweeping the V-trigger is going to be a dangerous territory for Doomsnake. Out of the corner, back into the neutral, but we still have all this V-trigger to worry about from Kaba. Rolling Crystal Flash, get out of the way. Sky High Clock, no punish.
Oh, he knew the overhead was coming too. He actually stood up from that distance. He was just looking to walk back, and the proximity guard stopped him, but the low right after the jump in. Just establishing his guile game plan, Doomsnake. Oh, he wanted the buffer, but no, sir. Only found a flash kick.
I love it. I love the patience from Kaba. Doesn't matter what side, he's going to flash kick the hell out of it. Forward throws in his corner. Not quite yet, but the punish on the sweep is there. Kaba in the right range for Sonic Booms. This is the perfect range, actually, to bully him in this corner and keep him there. No side, no stand switch here.
Yeah, and Doomsday doesn't have any meter as well, so he can't blow through those Sonic Booms as easily. Does have a V-trigger on deck. That's why he's maybe looking for the slide. However, perfect spacing from Kaba, right? Just we're getting more into a mid-screen position. There we go. Raw sweep again. Of course, he had the V-trigger to back it up in case it was blocked.
Now he gets to command all of this momentum from the neutral game. He just has to throw all these Sonic Booms. Wait, yeah, that's a little questionable.
And he tried to get him with the throw bait right there. You saw the dash up into the walk back, but Kaba not biting. He knows with this amount of life lead, no need to swing on him. No need to put himself in a counter hit scenario and bring Doomsnake back into the game. Yeah, slide and response. Brave from Doomsnake. Of course, he did have the V-trigger to make it safe. It was blocked. Once again, Kaba now taking a 2-1 lead. Really, I love that from Kaba. He will even take the trade, right? As long as he doesn't block and doesn't start getting bullied towards that corner, he's going to maintain the advantage. Caught the backdash with the upside down kick.
He'll take this minimal damage. It's just bare bones Vega. Wait a minute, he has access to the command grab, by the way.
And he's gonna try to utilize that to begin the comeback. Oh, but he got caught. Oh, the sure combos. There you go, some more air-to-airs coming out from Doomsday. Now he can't get bullied in the air, but he does, and that's exactly why you can't afford that. Kaba gonna close this out and put himself in winner side grand finals 3-1.
Oh boy.
Down in losers after Men-RD lost his match against Kaba, would battle his way through MX Gust to reach losers semifinal. There he'd face Kusanagi and his Sakura. Before going against Mena, Kusanagi first had to go through Yazdaro, and then defeat Mono to reach losers semifinal. With a Kami pick this time around, Men-RD would rush his way down to a first game win, but with Sakura's surprisingly high damage output, complemented by Kusanagi's fearless invincible wake-up reversals, Kusanagi would close out the set, even forcing Mena to go back to his birdie before eliminating him.
Oh, yes, indeed.
Bro, we'll do it. Ooh.
Wait out with the DP, but still a lot of room to make up for Kusanagi here. Gets the forward throw. And I like him. Oh, huge jump in at this point with that V-Trigger 2 activated. He does have critical R on top of it, but he's going to get the stun here. And he's not going to need to use that critical R whatsoever. Big jump in to finish it off. Oh, yeah, the frame trap. It ended up working out there, but couldn't make the most out of it. Didn't have a fireball behind that forward.
Go forward, EX Fireball activation, great V reversal. Getting the forward throw is Kusanagi, still in V-Trigger 2, by the way.
Yeah, but Mena on the verge of V-Trigger himself. Yeah, you can see that's why he's utilizing the V-skill a little bit more. Wants to get that last bit, and he will with that chip from the air Tatsu. However, this is not how he wants to go down. Big damage again.
The meatiest crouch spears into plus frames. EX Fireball activation from Meta. Raw, by the way. Any sort of hit can lead to critical R, but the uppercut is there just in time. Kusanagi with a little bit of V-Trigger left at the right spacing, using the uppercut to anti-air. That's what I'm talking about. 1-1.
Oh, and he did it. He's going to try to close it out here. Oh, but no, the stand light kick. Backed by the big V-Trigger 2 damage. Gonna put him on life support, but no fear. That was the last bit of his V-Trigger, though, so he couldn't follow it up.
You see this? You see this when she's buffering away with that critical R? Don't throw that fireball.
Yeah,
and if anything, Meta could probably get chipped.
That's why he's just jabbing, right? He's just jabbing, showing him it, trying to bait him into it. But as you mentioned, he's in chip territory as well, so he has to make sure it whiffs entirely rather than he blocks it.
Oh, and he caught him moving forward. Men-RD gets clipped with the low forward.
Kusanagi is rolling here, gets the frame trap on top of it, stuns him up, gonna get as much damage as possible. Frame kill stuff here. Oh, and then the meaty upwards fireball. You mentioned yesterday how much you love seeing that. Kusanagi brings it out again and takes a 2-1 lead in the blink of an eye.
Yeah, that's fine. He'll take that. Just traveling over the can.
Utilizing that armor. However, the EXDP just does enough damage, and now Kusanagi on set point. This time, yeah, trying to make him scared of it. Oh, and then the regular jump in. Kusanagi rolling, tries for a throw bait that time, doesn't bite, but just goes back to the throw game. It's all Kusanagi in this round.
Oh, man. Any hit from Kusanagi can pretty much seal the deal with the amount of critical or amount of meter he has.
Oh no!
Even closer to chip territory. Oh, especially now. The punish and the kill. You know it. Kusanagi is moving on to the losers finals, eliminating Men-RD.
After eliminating Mena, Kusanagi would advance to the losers final and take it over Doomsnake to move on to grand final and face Kaba. With both players boasting a win against the Capcom Cup champion, it seemed like Kusanagi and Kaba were quite even heading into the grand final. It's not for Kaba's advantage of being in winner's side. Kusanagi, looking to nullify Kaba's advantage, would win the first game, but with Guile's overwhelmingly stronger fireball game, Kaba would win the next 2 games to lead the set 2-1.
Up to go, get back forward, checking with the stand short once again. Throw is imminent, but Kaba backed off.
Yes, good stuff. Having that V-Trigger 1, the mini booms, following up that big first Sonic Boom chunk of health for the kill.
Excellent versus there.
Bringing out the V-Skill enhanced fireballs constantly. However, this time he's going to be able to get the forward throw. Oh, and the counter hit. Saving the critical R for now. Plus frames. And that's why you see Kaba V reversal. He does surrender his V-Trigger, though, for now.
Oh, no, he wasn't doing it again.
Yep. Oh, I was gonna say, and that gives Kaba the life lead, and Kaba, beautiful, low into the high with the target combo. Nice flash kick. Oh, again, nice to get the knockdown. Oh, and baits it out beautifully. Kaba, 1 round to him in this game 3. Still doable for Kusanagi. I love this throw here, right? Kaba's going to be willing to take these throws because he doesn't want to give him something big, so that's why he just utilizes it again. And now you're in that scenario where he just smashes off crouch slide kick. Perfect decision making from Kaba, knowing that you can't just forward dash after that throw for free. That was going to be 2-1 to the man who's already in winner's side.
Heading into the third game, Kusanagi would maneuver his way better through Kaba's fireballs to tie the set up 2-2.
Pretty crucial drop there from Kusanagi. He needs to get all he can take at this point. As much as he can take, I should say.
Oh, and he tries to dash in again. EX flash kick this time is the answer from Kaba. Big jump in. Will he spin the crib bar? No, he's actually just going with the EX bar. Now he just needs one more throw and one more guess. He goes with the meaty. Oh, you have to flip out on the air hit. It's going to allow him to confirm that light kick all the way through to critical art. Huge damage here from Kusanagi trying to tie this set up, and he gets the dash forward, meaty, low forward, gets the counter hit. Oh, you ain't nothing, my friend. Counters it perfectly with the forward throw, and we're going to a game 5 here in our first set.
With Kusanagi looking like he's gotten a better read at Kaba's fireball game, Kaba would switch gears in the 5th game, becoming more aggressive this time around, to close out the set and become one of Central America's representatives at Capcom Cup 2020.
I was about to say, both of these guys were duking it out close quarters up until the point Kaba got the life and does so again. Backs off so slightly, and nice and easy. But crouch fierce anti-air, ready for it. Back throw, getting closer and closer to that victory. Ooh, that could have been huge! Oh, an even bigger punish from Kusanagi. Couple more sequences. One throw.
Tries to lock him down. Love that V reversal right there from Kaba. Just get that space back with some gray life on him. Oh, catches down the gray life, and there it is. The target combo finishes the job, and Kaba is your Central America qualifier for Capcom Cup.
So that's it for last weekend's Capcom Pro Tour Online 2020 Central America. Congratulations to Kaba for becoming the latest qualified player. Next up, we'll be looking at North America West to see if that region's favorite and last season's #1 seed, Punk, could win the event, or if he too will fall to the hands of his region's online monsters. Also, if you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like, share it with your friends, and subscribe so you won't miss out on the latest recap from my channel. That's it for me for now. Until next time.